I welcome you to the lecture series on digital image processing, and today our topic is HSB color space. So this is one more important color space after SL, L star, A star, B star that you have learned in the previous lecture. Well, this color space has three channels: H, S, B. H stands for hue, S for saturation, and V for value. You have to specially know means you have to know about the HSB channels because many times these questions are asked in the examination and also in the interviews. Okay, so here hue is an angle in the range 0 to 2 twice pi. Okay, and related to the rate axis with rate at the angle 0, green at twice pi by t, blue at 4 pi by t, and red again at twice pi. So 0, red, green twice pi by t, blue 4 pi by t, red twice pi. Then the saturation describes how pure the hue is exactly with respect to a white reference, and it can be thought of as that depth or purity of color, and is measured as a radial distance from the central axis with values between 0 at the center to 1 at the outer surface. So these saturation values from 0 to 1, 0 at the center and 1 at the outer space. And what exactly it represents? It represents how pure hue is with respect to white reference. So it is actually the depth or purity of color. Then you see that for S is equal to 0, as one moves higher along the intensity axis, one goes from black to white through the various shades of gray. On the other hand, for a given intensity and hue, if the saturation is changed from 0 to 1, the passive color changes from a shade of gray to the purest form of the color represented by its hue. Well, this information is very important. Then we have V, the most important channel in case of HSB, because V is the value channel and value is a percentage that goes from 0 to 100. And this range from 0 to 100 can be thought as the amount of light illuminating a color. So these values representing the amount of light illuminating a color. For example, when the hue is red and the value is high, the color looks what? More brighter. On the other hand, when the value is low, it will look what? Dark. So that is our V channel. So H channel clear, that is an angle between 0 to twice pi range, 0 and twice pi red, twice pi by t green, and 4 pi by t blue. Saturation, a value that is from 0 at the central axis to our center to 1 at the outer surface, representing the purity of the color. Okay, then our V values from 0 to 100, actually representing the amount of light illuminating a color. So that's about the HSB color space. So you can see a diagrammatic view of the HSB color space through this figure. You see this value from here to there, that is from value 0 to 100. Then saturation, you know that the values center to 1 of the surface. Then the hue, actually they are angles from 0 to twice pi range. Okay, so that's all for today. I hope you have got what is HSB color spaces. So coming to the today's questions, that today's question is, first question, at hue 4 pi by t, what color it represents? Second question, what does the value channel represent? So do comment your answer. Well, that's all for today. Thank you. Bye bye.